Hello everybody, it is I, Color Printer, and I thought I'd try something different for today. So, there has been the amazing announcement of a new My Little Pony generation, and if you can't tell from just me in general, Friendship is Magic, favorite cartoon of all time. If there are three things that have definitely changed the direction of my life in some way, it's Mother Free, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and Our Wonderland. The trifecta. So, of course, I have quite the emotional investment in My Little Pony. So I haven't looked at any of the news. The only thing I know is the logo or this concept art, or just feature art that was leaked a few days ago, which people thought was fake. So yeah, I'm using Equestria Daily's news reports, and I'm not that much of a reaction tuber, but I thought screw it, why not? Because I haven't seen much info, but I have seen a lot of negativity around it, and I absolutely I love ponies. I think the only incarnation that I haven't genuinely haven't liked is the My Little Pony Tales. I have seen all the cartoons. I have read the comics, and yeah, so I'll put it this way: you can't call me a LARPer. And I'd say I have a positive look on the franchise as a whole. I will admit there are issues, but I like Gen 5. I like New Generation. There were definitely problems, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. I really felt that it was on an upswing and then it just got killed off, which is really disappointing for me because I was enjoying how it was going. It wasn't like perfect in any way, but I was liking the characters. I was liking the kind of world that it was putting together. Maybe some of the history wasn't perfect, but yeah, there's just been so much negativity around it. So hopefully this is a more positive outlook. I've got the press release. I've got the interview with the writer and director, and I have the Meet the Cast video prepared. So I'll just go through that. Yeah, this ain't my usual kind of video. One, it's corporate, and two, I don't do reaction stuff that much. So hopefully this all goes well. Yeah, so I'll just get to it, I guess. Also, the background is it's out of my OCs because it was either that or the random mishmash of background wallpapers I have on my desktop, which, to be fair, most of them are pony related. I'm looking up Fluttershy right frickin' now. But most of my characters, I think, apart from All Smiles on the left. Yeah, apart from All Smiles on the left, all of these characters originated as My Little Pony OCs. Some as far back as 2013, I'd like to say. Guy, one from the right, green top, no, green trousers, red top. That guy has been in my head since September 4th, 2013, and was originally a My Little Pony OC, so I think it's an appropriate wallpaper. Also, I don't have to worry about, stealing someone else's art for a background. And the quiet music you hear in the background is it's just some music that I have licensed from Fat Frog Studios. It's the Sandbox Survival Piano Collection. I thought it'd be nice and calm. Okay, so here we are. My Little Pony Forever Friendship. I They put Rarity and Applejack in the glue factory. I knew this would happen. I mean, okay, Applejack was expected. If they're gonna take one out, it's going to be Applejack. Let's be honest. But Rarity, I thought people liked Rarity. Hey, but yeah, all credit the reporting to Equestria Daily. I mean, I've been following them for at least 12 years now. After almost a year of complete silence, got some news straight from Hasbro. They revealed the newest My Little Pony series, Forever Friendship. Previous offerings have been primarily on YouTube in early 2027, and it will follow Twilight, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and Fluttershy on a brand new journey of friendship, magic, and self-discovery. As the description goes, each episode will be 9 minutes long and released bi-weekly. They're doing the Tell Your Tale format again. Now, I don't mind the Tell Your Tale format. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I really... Okay, I'm going to be honest. I didn't think it was that good at the start, but you had, like, Make Your Mark to kind of fall back on as, like, the more, like, adventure-y show, and Tell Your Tale was kind of just, like, the little slice of life bit. But, it really... I think once Make Your Mark kind of got killed off, I think Tell Your Tale already kind of pushed itself up, and I think it could have been great, but it got killed off, which is just terrible. Yeah, I mean, early Tell Your Tale was something, but yeah, after Make Your Mark got killed off, I think it really stepped up. I mean, the comparison's either that or Pony Life, which... Wait, I love Pony Life. Wait a second. But the thing is, Pony Life, it was a silly chibi series. Like, yeah, I like Pony Life because it's like, wow, this is a silly chibi series that tied you over, and then it turned out to be a silly chibi series that ties you over. So yeah, sure. I mean, I don't think if it ended up like Pony Life, I think there'd be another camp like trying to execute Hasbro's executives or something. But you know, you know. What's most surprising, the art style, the graphic illustrator, Nicholas Cole for this one. She previously worked on Spyro Reignited and Disney's card game, Luranka, among other things. Luranka, that, I've seen that. There's a, card and board game shop in town. I think they advertise it in the window. I know nothing about it. The advertisements in the window are the only thing I know about it. Like, I could say that's Disney, and that is the extent of my knowledge. But no, it's really cool. I mean, to be honest, the art for that card game that I've seen in the window is eye-catching as heck. It's just really not my kind of thing, personally. But no, it is really good. Also, you know, Spyro Reignited. We can also say the song popping up on YouTube is the anthem that used to celebrate the whole event. There's a special cover of the show's theme song to be featured in the title sequence performed by the Pony Voice Cast. Ooh. Okay, now we'll move on to the press release. Hasbro unveils magical new fantasy series My Little Pony Friendship Forever, premiering early next year, exclusively on YouTube. Hey, at least Netflix aren't going to get their grubby hands on it this time. Finally, a new chapter of friendship, adventure, and self-discovery begins, featuring an all-new theme song available to stream now. I'm not going to play the theme song because I feel like I feel like I've already got like a Hasbro sniper trained on me. Go like play like one note from the theme song, and the freaking Pinkertons are gonna bash down my door. This is going actually. Oh no, this is going slow. I might have to like find some more music to put on. What have I got? Oh, there's another. Oh, there's another sandbox collection. I'll just throw that in. Oh no. Whoops. Oh no, I broke the music. I broke the music. Goodness. Okay, that's good. Okay. July 24th, 2026, that was yesterday. Ooh, voice, my goodness. Hasbro, a leading games, IP, and toy company, today unveiled My Little Pony Friendship, Forever Friendship. That's good. My mind immediately goes Friendship Forever, not Forever Friendship. Brand new YouTube animated series introducing the next generation Pony Adventures, premiering on YouTube in early 2027. A feelings first fantasy adventure, My Little Pony Forever Friendship follows Twilight Sparkle, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy. They embark on a new journey of friendship, magic, self-discovery, building on the legacy of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic and featuring beloved characters from that era. This new digital series introduces fresh creative vision while staying true to the themes that define My Little Pony for generations. Through character-driven storytelling and heartfelt adventure, these bi-weekly 9-minute episode drops on YouTube will explore individuality, belonging, and emotional growth as ponies navigate everyday magic of friendship together. Now, I have heard people complaining that it's just Gen 4 again. And to that I say, you fools, you absolute buffoons. Gen 4 was a reboot. Anyway. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that it couldn't use the like Firefly and ended up not using Firefly and Surprise, it would have just been a reboot of Gen 1. Like, it's all reboots. It's reboots down to the core here. Okay, we got names that I'm probably going to do absolute butcher, and I apologise if I do. Led by showrunner and head writer Gretchen Mallory and series director Tehan Mustafa. Yeah, Mustafa. My Little Pony Forever Friendship introduces a new visual direction for My Little Pony, defined by luminous colour, iridescent magic, and expressive design rooted in character and emotion. Developed in collaboration with Little Critter Workshop and featuring key artistic contributions from acclaimed illustrator Nicholas Cole, the animated series brings a richly imagined vision of Equestria to life, balancing playful charm and emotional depth while honouring the warmth and heart fans have long associated with the beloved brand. Now, I'm actually going to look up Little Critters Workshop to see what they've done. Yeah, I genuinely... Oof. Yeah, I mean, if they can pull it off, I think it'll be amazing. Also, the Little Critter Workshop website doesn't work. Da, 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 da. Oh! It's the main producers of Tell Your Tale. To most, that would make them Doomer. But to me, I have hope that they'll be able to pull it off. With the way that Tell Your Tale was going, I feel like they would have been able to pull it off. Genuinely, I'm not even like glazing. Genuinely, I really pretty sad when Tell Your Tale stopped. Bringing the character to life is a talented voice cast featuring Jenna Ware as Twilight Sparkle, Ava Preston as Rainbow Dash, Kayla Sampson as Fluttershy, and Kayla Canistro as Pinkie Pie, delivering warmth, energy, and authenticity that defines the next chapter. Interesting. I will just say I do not know any of those voice actors, so yeah. I mean, yeah, if they go for the role, I mean, I do have the video with them like speaking character, so yeah, if they do a good job, they do a good job. I ain't gonna, complain or anything. I mean, one of the voice actors I loosely follow now was, I think I first heard of him as like Hunter in the Owl House. I just seem to end up watching projects that he's in or playing as Persona 3. So if they do a good job, they do a good job. I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna complain that like the original voices were replaced or anything. If they moved on, then that's fine. Over 40 years, For over 40 years, My Little Pony has remained one of Hasbro's most beloved and enduring franchises, connecting generations of fans around the world through a series rooted in friendship, imagination, and creativity, said Kim Boyd, president of Global Licensing and Entertainment, Hasbro. With My Little Pony Forever Friendship, we continue to grow the brand through fresh storytelling, visionary creative team, and new entertainment experiences designed to inspire today's audiences while staying true to the heart of the fans have always loved about My Little Pony. Building on the news, Hasbro has also unveiled a brand new music track titled Forever Friendship, a feel-good anthem that celebrates the series' themes, connection, self-belief, and individuality. Performed by vocalist Callie Roddy and written and produced by Super Weirdo Productions, the track is a special cover of the show's theme song, which will feature a title sequence performed by a pony voice cast. The anthem is available to stream now across major digital platforms including Apple, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Ah, yes. Major platform Amazon. Does anyone use Amazon Music? Does anyone use Amazon Music? Unless they're just using it for Prime, and apparently it's really bad if you use it for Prime now. At its core, My Little Pony Friendship Forever is a story about emotional growth, individuality, and everyday magic and connection through heartfelt adventures, humor, and evolving friendships. The digital series invites a new generation of fans of all ages into a world of kindness and self-discovery takes center stage. The series will come to life through bi-weekly 9-minute episode drops on YouTube, clipped and celebrated across social media platforms, ensuring we reach our multi-generational fans wherever they are. Oh, good lord, they're hunting me down. They're hunting me down now. I'm gonna grab my pin, grab my officially licensed blind bag toys and my poster, and I gotta get out of here. For more information, please visit YouTube, follow the brand on social media. Fans can also look forward to new music, evolve social media. I don't use Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. And the podcast series that will accompany My Little Pony Forever Friendship series coming soon. They're on Facebook. Wow, this truly is multi-generational. I don't know anyone young who uses Facebook now. Like, I'm pretty sure Facebook's like an old person thing at this point. I'm not going to read about Hasbro Entertainment. And yeah, My Little Pony Forever Friendship. Oi! Well, that is certainly a lot. That is certainly a lot. Just based on that, genuinely, I think it's exciting to see something new. And I hope that Little Creatures is able to pull it off, or is it Little Critters? I can't believe the Little Critter Workshop. Yeah, Little Critter. I hope Little Critter Workshop are able to pull it off. But genuinely, I have faith that they can. I feel like I'm in a minority, but you know, I enjoy Gen 5. Yeah, I definitely think things could have been different. I definitely think that, like, it could have been its own thing, or it should have leaned into the whole being a sequel thing more. But apparently the whole leaning into it being a sequel thing was kneecapped by the higher ups at Hasbro. So, you know, blame Hasbro for that. But yeah, no, okay, in terms of reboots, this is like the one time a reboot's not gonna like annoy me, because the thing it's a reboot of was already a reboot. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never, etc, etc. So yeah, hopefully it all turns out well. I've also got the interview of head writer and series director. So, I'll go through this as well, just because, why not? I'm here. Yeah, it's also Equestria Daily. I'll make sure to link that in the description. Hey. Equestria Daily was invited to have a bit of time with big names from My Little Pony Forever Friendship. I'm gonna mess that up so many times. Forever Friendship. It's Forever Friendship, not Friendship. Is Friendship Forever like a thing? Am I like doing that? Yeah, it was a comic line, wasn't it? Forever. Ah, it's Friends Forever. That was the comic. Okay, weird. Alright. Yeah, it's Friends Forever that was the comic, which, to be fair, I like the comics too. I know the quality is a bit up and down, but I did like the comics. And the last two comic lines of the Gen 5 were, like, the last two, like, comic arcs of Gen 5 were amazing. They made me a Zip believer. And then they killed her. Equestria Daily was invited to have a... Okay, head writer answered a bunch of questions about the new show, along with how playing went leading up to it. My blabbering is a lot less interesting than them, though. Okay. Okay, so Gretchen Mallory is the showrunner and head writer, and Tayan Mustafa is the director. When you first joined the project, what excited you most about helping finish shape the next chapter of My Little Pony? First, getting to work on a brand means that so much to me personally. Is an absolutely pinch me moment. Such an unbelievable honor. And secondly, getting to explore characters that meant so much to all of us through a new lens. The most rewarding. Why can't I read? Creative endeavor of my career thus far. My Little Pony's always had a unique ability to create genuine emotional connections. That's something that's already been incredibly inspiring to me. My little friendship. My little friendship. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me today? Today I had an opportunity to find ways to honour which fans have always loved while exploring new stories from new perspectives. As storyteller, felt incredibly exciting. We aren't looking to start from scratch. We want to celebrate what makes My Little Pony special and create something that would carry it forward for both long-time fans and new audiences. Help, I'm too much of a long-time fan. Without getting too much away, what creative visions guided the new series from the beginning? From the very beginning, we knew we wanted to create a series about the role that friendship plays in shaping our lives and how much it can be a catalyst in helping us discover who we are. Friendship's always been the heart of My Little Pony, but especially interesting diving in deeper of how relationships evolve, how they challenge us, and help us become the best of ourselves. At its heart, Forever Friendship is about identity, connection, and finding your place in the world. All wrapped up in a feeling first fantasy adventure that is deeply characteristic. They directly used the word adventure. We are so back, baby. They directly used the word adventure. I mean, I've seen people complain about the episodes are short. I didn't quite know they were 9 minutes, but I've heard people complain that the episodes were short. And if I remember correctly, like the first arc of My Little Pony Gen 1, like the first story, it's like 6 parts. It didn't stop them then. What kind of experience were you hoping audiences will have when they watch the first episode? More than anything, I hope people are transported into this forever friendship world, and it becomes a space in which they can escape. For me, that's what great storytelling does. We see ourselves in the characters who relate to trials and triumphs. We learn from their struggles and walk away feeling empowered to face our own. This world means so much to Tayline. We know it's deeply loved by its fans, so we really try to keep that devotion center of everything we've created. I want to give them a story world that was rich and compelling while honouring this timeless essence of these beloved characters. We also made sure that the world is welcomed by new fans, so it's been a real balancing act. I guess our truest hope is whether you've been part of My Little community for years or discovering it for the first time, want that first episode to feel like the beginning of a journey you want to take alongside these characters. Hope audiences laugh, cry, and connect with these characters, and leave wanting to try to figure out what happens next. Yippee! I mean, you'll know it's worked on me because I'll immediately start writing up. I'll immediately start writing up a freaking like OCAU like I did for Gen 5. Which, to be fair, I did do. There's a few of the characters were able to stick around through mysterious means. Also, I already had like a next generation set of characters, so I just chucked them in for good luck. I like reversed. I reversed it, so I like make my human characters ponies and just kind of chuck them in. But yeah, if it hits, it will hit hard, and I will very much be excited for it. Let's just say that. I hope it hits hard. I really want it to. I mean, I don't want to hype myself up too much, but I do want it to be good. I really want it to be good, please. Also, to be fair, the only time My Little Pony Friendship is Magic made me cry was not in a good way. Not in a good way. Not in a good. It was so bad. It was so bad. It took me. It took me out of the series for like 2 years. It was that bad. But anyway, for context, the season 6 finale, all the changelings change, and I may have had some slight problems at the time. Amazingly, seeing the characters I love the original changing designs, and seeing them transform into these like, oh, light bring a nice characters that are all nice and pretty, and now everyone likes them, kind of ruined me in like 2 different ways, and yeah, it wasn't great. But before anyone asks, I am a lot better now. I am not. I am a lot better in a lot of ways. I think it's just because I didn't feel good in my body. You know, being trans. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of just felt that in that moment, being happy in myself was unattainable. But I feel better now. I apparently have had that glow up, and it's nice. It's very nice, actually. Alright, enough about me. Enough about me. Let's get back to this. Every My Little Pony project brings something new. What opportunities does the series give you that you haven't explored before? One of the things I expect the project is the opportunity to create a new tonal space in which we get to know the characters and individuals. Because we really want to explore what makes each one unique, their strengths, challenges, their perspectives. Play around with how these differences shape their experience of friendship. Real friendship can be messy. Tay and I are really inspired to make a chance to position that truth as storytelling North Star. Some of my favourite stories are when characters get to do something wrong, they have to figure out how to make it right, and the series gives us room to explore that dynamic. Please, please don't flanderize them. Please don't flanderize them. Wait. Wait, that's Unicorn Twilight. Is the sass back? Oh my god, we might get Unicorn Twilight again. Oh, we might get Sassy Twilight again. Sassy Twilight was like peak. I think that's why I like Starlight Glimmer so much, because she kind of has that, like, she has that sass. It's just one of those character traits that she has. Unlike Twilight, who just loses it like after a couple of series. Rip. How are you approaching finding the right balance between honoring the franchise's legacy and creating something that feels fresh? We approach it with a lot of respect for creative work that's already been done in the universe, and fans who have kept My Little Pony close to their hearts for many years. Help! It was never, the goal was never to recreate something that exists, and so we asked ourselves what has always made My Little Pony so deeply resonate with people, which are friendship, humor, and optimism, emotional honesty, and a celebration of individuality. And then looked at ways to build on these foundations while creating a series that speaks to our audience. Oh boy, Fortune's not gonna like this one. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Oh no. Can I cut that? Can I like Shimigami Tensei 4 record scratch what I just said? I don't want to bring any controversy to this video. What are some of the biggest creative challenges you encounter while developing a My Little Pony series? Biggest challenge was probably the biggest privilege, working with characters that mean so much to many people. Tina and I are fans first, and we very much felt responsibility creating something new within an established, expansive, beloved universe. I had spent years connecting with My Little Pony, and we never lost sight of that. I wanted to honour these connections while giving ourselves room to tell new stories and explore fresh ideas. Finding that balance was something we thought about every step. Without revealing plot details, how many things and ideas that come from, especially important during the writing process? We kept the ideas. My music just died. My music just died. One sec. Let me just get some more music up. Okay, what were we looking at? Regal Majesty Lo-Fi Music Collection. Oh, that is loud. What do I have it at? Like 45? There we go. Regal Lo-Fi. Alright, we spent a lot of time trying to figure out who we are and where we belong. And friendship plays a huge role in that identity. We're interested in exploring how people grow both individually and together, and feeling safe and connected to ponies or people around us often helps us to see things ourselves that we might never discover alone. Friendship is an incredible catalyst for growth, and I think the idea really tried to give these characters space to explore. Oh, okay, this question is what I'm excited about. Will the writing be more focused on slice of life small adventures or big overarching plot that all developers' episodes have released? One thing I like about this format is it lets us do both. The series is serialized, so character relationships, plotlines, and emotional arcs are built and twist over time, but it's also very focused on the day-to-day experiences that help those relationships grow. I want to give fans a long arc to follow, dissect, and get excited about while delivering accessible storytelling to our younger, newer fans. Your through-line of the journey is a cool cast and how the friendships develop as they get to know one another. We also added compelling new characters, very different perspectives to play beautifully against that backdrop. Yes! Yes. I'm doing a little dance, by the way. I'm feeling happy. I have a specific thought, but I will bring it up at the end of the interview segment. Can you tell us a bit about the visual direction? What made you choose this particular art style for the next generation of pony? Are there any artistic influences outside the previous My Little Pony series that help shape the look and feel? Our goal was to create a visual style that feels fresh and expressive, a sprinkle of sparkle, fantasy, and magical girl-inspired wonder, while still honouring the warmth and charm people associate with My Little Pony. We went to the design language to support the characters in their emotional journeys, feeling first, full of magic and heart, and rooted in the friendship that makes My Little Pony feel like My Little Pony. Series developed by Hasbro's creative team in close partnership with Little Workshop. Oh no, not Hasbro. We're focused on building a visual language that feels inviting environment and full of personality. Wanted the world and characters to be immediately recognisable to long-time fans while giving the new generation its own energy, texture, and point of view. It's also extended to the broader My Little Pony brand world. Artist Nicholas Cole also created artworks from a wider visual direction of the brand, forming part of the broader creative landscape this series belongs to, but ultimately wanted Equestria to feel like a fantasy land that audiences would enjoy spending time in. A version of the world that feels alive with heart-discovering friendship. Now, I don't know if any, images from the actual show for these chat or anything, but, look, I'm fine with it, but if this ends up looking like Tell Your Tale, I think there will be riots. Now, personally, I don't have anything wrong with how Tell Your Tale looks. I actually really don't mind it. But I know other people definitely will, and that makes me sad. But yeah, no, I'm happy. I'm generally quite happy, I'm going to be honest. How much does fan expectation factor into your creative decisions during development? Fan expectations matter enormously because My Little Pony is one of the most passionate and dedicated communities in entertainment. That's one way of saying it. The love fans have for these characters and stories play a huge part of what kept My Little Pony thriving for generations, and it was important to us to find creative ways to honour that loyalty. There's a second full stop there for some reason. Okay, but what about generosity, laughter, kindness? Why am I forgetting one? Which one am I forgetting? Honesty and magic. What about those? Huh? How did I forget? What is wrong with me? I didn't forget magic. That one was intentionally last. I spent a lot of time listening, whether it's through online community, social media, conversations, or conventions, or conversation with fans, to better understand what resonates most. Their passion, creativity, and long-standing connection to My Little Pony have helped shape how we think about character development, relationships, and storytelling. T and I are also fans, so we are constantly returning to our love of this brand. I'm sorry, it was in all caps. These characters and My Little Pony plots that inspire us as creators. At the same time, part of honoring that legacy is allowing My Little Pony to grow and evolve. Our goal wasn't to recreate what came before, it's to build on and expand the emotional authenticity, strong friendships, and character-driven storytelling that fans love, while creating a new experience and story road that feels meaningful in today's audience. Ultimately, we see fans as active participants in My Little Pony's journey, and their connection to the franchise continue to inform our decisions as we shape this next generation. Why was I not included in this survey? I would have said 5 out of 5 to everything. It's actually longer than I was expecting. Can you share what the casting process was like and what qualities you were looking for in your new voice performance for such iconic characters? First of all, casting these iconic characters was totally surreal. But what stood out during the process was how naturally the performer connected with the emotional core of each character, each bringing something unique to their roles while seeing that they belong together as an ensemble. Jenna, Kaya, Ava, and Kayla? Wait, what? All bring an incredible combination of talent, warmth, and emotional honesty to their performances. What impressed us most wasn't that they were trying to imitate characters fans already knew, it's that they how instinctively they understood these characters are at their core. Each character brings their own energy and perspective to a role while remaining true to the personalities that have made these characters so enduring and beloved over the years. As we started hearing scenes come together, it became easy to believe the friendships between these characters. There's natural chemistry that made the relationships feel genuine, and watching these bonds come to life is one of the most rewarding parts of the process. I think fans are really going to enjoy the fresh but still utterly timeless performances that each of these performers bring to the world of My Little Pony Forever Friendship. They have the most adorable, genuine chemistry as characters and as people, and I can't wait for every pony to hear it. We got an every pony! I started clapping hooves. I don't think I've done that in a decade. What? Looking back at the development so far, it's a particular moment where the project really started to look like its own unique My Little Pony series. There are so many things I can't wait for fans to discover about Forever Friendship and the journey we're about to go on, but one thing in particular that will stay with me is seeing the first animatic. Gretchen and I have spent so much time carefully shaping the tone, philosophy, world, and character dynamics and mythology of the series, and seeing the performances come together in Gretchen's writing is where I really could see those elements starting to come to life on the screen. From the start, we knew this had to be its own unique chapter, a version of My Little Pony with its own voice, its own emotional journey, and its own place within the wider world of Equestria. Those are carefully built, so seeing the show come to life has been exciting because it does absolutely feel new, or still feeling unmistakably My Little Pony. What do you hope long-time fans will recognise this series, even as it takes its own creative path? I hope that long-time fans will see the heart of My Little Pony. Its relentless hope, honesty, and commitment to philosophy that will still better together remains unchanged. The world may evolve and the series may take new directions, but things have always been connected to people. My Little Pony, friendship, optimism, humour, compassion, and personal growth. Those aren't the elements. Still very much the beating heart of Forever Friendship. Long-time fans may come away feeling the same sense of connection they felt when they first fell in love with My Little Pony. Tay and I will be incredibly happy. Look, I hate to burst the bubble, but I'd say the first time I really felt like I was like, this is something that's gonna, just never leave, was, Series 2. Discord made a convincing argument, okay? But, yeah, I hope that, as long as we don't fall back on what Generation 5 did, which was, for some reason, extreme racism. Which, to be honest, we could do without that. Again. And before anyone questions me, an Earth Pony became Darth Vader and made the killer, the freaking Killdozer to kill unicorns. What? What? Generation 5 gets a lot of the side races fans love from Gen 4. We'll be seeing those make a return, such as Kieran, Bat Ponies, Hippogriffs, and other creatures. Kieran! Oh! I loved Kieran's. They have one episode. Autumn Blazes Peak, yeah! And And if my friend buddy Autumn Blaze, no relation, is watching, hi. Generation Advice gets a lot of side races. One of the things that made My Little Pony so special is how rich and expansive the world of Equestria has become over the years. We know fans have formed deep connections not only with ponies, but with any of the creatures, characters, and corners of the world they've discovered along the way. Wait, changelings weren't mentioned. Changelings were probably the second most relevant, apart from Hippogriffs, I'd say. Right now, I focus on introducing core cast in the world for friendship. Equestria's a big place, though. Part of what makes that such an exciting world is to tell stories, and for now, we encourage fans to come on the journey with us and see where it leads. Interesting, okay. We've seen the return of any fan-favourite Gen 4 characters outside the main cast. We know there's many characters from Friendship is magic that friends continue to love and can celebrate, and Tina and I have always tried to find ways to honour that passion. For this chapter, we've intentionally focused on Twilight Sparkle, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and Fluttershy, so we can explore their personalities, friendships, and individual journey. So with a clear focus of these four there's a missing space. Ponies and the dynamic developing between them. But trust me, we're always looking at ways to hope to light our fans. As the series unfolds, we encourage you to keep an eye out for more exciting Easter eggs and cameos to come. Never forget that one time Vinyl Scratch's glasses showed up in Gen 5. I think I actually flipped out. Also, when Derpy showed up in the finale of Pony Life, I actually screamed. I actually screamed and didn't know what to do with my limbs and hurt myself. I'm serious. Also, I'm calling her Derpy. That's what the merch I have says. Officially licensed merch says. That's what I'm calling her. Or Ditzy, or Muffins, or one of the other... Bubbles? Bubbles? I think Muffins is like one of the more known names. Okay. But yeah, I hope more characters come back. I have heard that Rarity and Applejack have been spared from the Gloom Factory, so that's exciting. That's pretty much the only thing I saw though. I think apparently, yeah, I think it was at the panel. Someone asked about Rarity and Applejack because where's the girls? I can't believe they killed an entire ship. Is it the correct ship? Who knows? But it's still a ship. What kind of audience are you mainly targeting with this generation? Will it be filled with references to adults will like Gen 4? Will laugh like Gen 4 was, or will it be completely grounded in its own identity? The audience is intentionally multi-generational because that's always been one of the parts that makes My Little Pony so special. We want long-time fans to recognise the heart of My Little Pony and love for years while creating an experience that feels welcoming and accessible for new generations discovering these characters for the first time. Our priority has been telling emotionally authentic stories expressed through friendship, humour, growth and self-discovery. The show has been written with fans in mind. There's Easter eggs, deep lore, and wider myth, as well as long arc twists and turds aplenty. Though we've been very intentional about staying true to a warmth, optimism, and character-driven storytelling that fans have always connected with. We're also taking some big creative swings that allow Forever Friendship to establish its own tone and identity, and our hope is whether you've been part of My Little Pony community for years or just meeting characters now, you'll discover something in this show resonates, inspires, and helps, and makes every pony want to keep watching. I just realised I could try and force my partner to watch this. I'm kidding. I'd never. Not a third time. If there's something she ain't watching, it's ponies. I'll tell you that much. And this is someone I dragged into watching Neon Genesis Evangelion. Like I don't think I'm getting another one. What kind of technology will the ponies have access into this new world? Are we going to see modern day smartphones and social media, or more Gen 4 style low tech world? Ah yes, low tech. Think of some of the details under wraps, so say every world of indecision will be intentionally with an eye of how these decisions would allow us enrich the world and build stories to keep character in the centre. As always, to spend more time in this version of Equestria, the characters discover how the world's been designed to keep friendship, adventure, and personal growth in the central series. Prediction. Based on that extremely vague notion. Pinkie Pie is going to be a TikToker. I almost threw up saying that. I like to support absolutely wild and out of nowhere predictions. So I will say the Pinkie Pie is going to be a TikToker until proven otherwise. Yeah. That is suspect as heck. That is that suspect as heck. I'm going to be honest. Like, seriously. Jeez Louise. My goodness. Okay. Finally, when the series released online, what are you most looking forward to see the fans community reaction? One of the special things about My Little Pony is that it means so much to so many people in so many different ways. But it's truly a world people don't just watch. They spend time with it, imagine with it, create around and carry a piece of it from every day. This connection is incredibly special. For me, it makes forever friendship feel surreal and special. If thought about it carefully, this version of Equestria, the characters, the logic of the world, the sense of possibility it makes My Little Pony so alluring, or enduring, more like. What I'm most excited for is seeing what resonates with people, whether it's a character they connect with, a friendship dynamic they relate to, or an emotional moment that stays with them. And of course, I'm especially excited to see the piece of the show spark deeper theories, creativity, and conversation within the fan community. If anything, I hope long-term fans and viewers alike can feel the care in the series that brings something personally meaningful along with it. What the? Did I just read that sentence like completely wrong? I hope longtime fans and new viewers can feel the care in the series and find something personally meaningful within it. Wow. We're excited to share this new chapter and see how the community makes it their own. I hope so too. Now the thought that I was holding in was I remember the Cowboy Bebop live action. And they were like, yeah, no, we've really done what we can. We got an input from the series creator, and it was like all really good. And then the show came out, and it was like, oh yeah, by the way, we didn't use any of the tips we're given, and it just nah. So I hold on to optimism in my heart, but there is that bit of skepticism just nagging at the back. But I hope for everyone involved that it ends up good. I mean, I've seen a couple of projects from people who worked on Friendship is Magic. Or not from them specifically, but they were like working on it, I presume, very heavily. What's it? Why can't I remember her name? Let me... Give me a sec. I know that Invincible Fight Gal had M.A. Larson doing a lot of the writing. And I'm going to be honest, Invincible Fight Girl was amazing. Like, genuinely, I loved it. I was like, M.A. Larson, what the hell are you doing to me? Also, Megan McCarthy who produced My Little Pony, Friendship was Magic, and also the New Generation film. Also, I believe worked on wrote Centaur World and Edited its story. Invincible Fight Girl and Centaur World are amazing. So I if anything, I do hope that the people on board can kind of pull in the kind of fantastic talent that Friendship is Magic did. I'm not saying that like Gen 5 didn't, but the thing is, I wasn't even following M.A. Larson. I just went, oh, this show looks good, and then I saw M.A. Larson in the credits for most of the episodes. Also, while this site is old, look at that Twitter icon. And that Facebook icon, my goodness! Alright. Finally, we have the Meet the Cast video. So, I'll just, give this a play, and then we'll, I'll give it I'll stop the music for now. I'll give it a play, and then we'll have a little, think about it. And we'll see if Hasbro, like, snipes me. That is so loud. It's in freaking mobile format. Can't see anything. Okay.
Hi, my name is Kaya Kanishio, and I'm playing Pinkie Pie! Who knew? My name is Kayla Sampson, and I'm voicing Fluttershy.
It's all gonna be so different and new.
Just to be here and be a part of this is just incredible.
My name is Ava Preston, and I am voicing Rainbow Dash.
Coming in hot! Oh, please don't. It's just that, careful with that.
My name is Jenna Weir, and I'm voicing Twilight Sparkle.
Let's do this.
Welcome to the show. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
We're all extremely excited for this new venture with Pony.
Maybe I could try to cast a spell?
I loved watching the show growing up, and I loved the music.
When I was little, my friends and I were like obsessed with My Little Pony.
I'm sorry, little?
Plays Pinkie Pie.
Forever friendship!
A pony with a plan. I like it.
I am over the moon excited and so grateful for this experience. I know it's just going to be something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life, so I'm very grateful and happy.
Twilight! Twilight! You silly! Club out of it!
I'm so excited, but also nervous because Pinkie Pie just has like this amazing character that I really want to fulfill really well and like play her as well as I can because I love her so much.
No, thank you. I had a big lunch.
It's all just a blend of emotions, but the biggest one is that I'm just so happy and like lucky. Like it still feels like a dream.
Always be prepared, right?
I'm so excited, and I just think this whole process is going to be so fun, and I can't wait to get started.
Alright! Yes! I have a system!
That was intense.
Watch out for frogs. Everything is just fine. Too much? It was too much, wasn't it?
So much fun. I want to do this forever.
Why have I got tears in my eyes? That shouldn't have moved me to tears. So what do you mean as a child? Well, when you're young, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I wasn't. What? Huh? Whatever. Okay, I think the voice work will be good. I think the voice work will be good. It moves me to tears, goddammit. Okay. Yeah, I The only comment is that they didn't find anyone powerful enough to play both Pinkie and Fluttershy. Wasn't Pinkie Pie's voice actor in, like, Gen 3? Things aren't going to be the same, are they? But no, that was... I mean, it emotionally moved me. I think it'll be good. I think, at the very least, the voice acting doesn't really miss, so I think that'll be fine. Oh my goodness. Alright, so... I mean, in conclusion, because it's been going for 50 minutes, and... how... I genuinely... I am optimistic. I mean, if I was happy with Gen 5, I think I'm just a happy person. And yeah, I do hope that... I hope this goes well. Because I'm going to be honest, I've already got... I saw a post. I was just going down my feed and I saw a post and it was like... complaining. It was like, can Hasbro not shoot themselves in the foot? Genuinely thought it was about My Little Pony. It was about Baldur's Gate. I'm like, oh my goodness, I forgot everyone hated them. I don't know what the Transformers fans' thoughts on Hasbro are at the moment, but yeah, no, I think the voice work's gonna be fantastic. Those, I mean, if they just cherry picked the good sounding ones, then But I think it's gonna be good. I hope it all goes well, honestly. And I have faith that it can. I'm not gonna be a doomer. I don't want to be a doomer. But like, yeah, I believe that hopefully Hasbro might back off a bit and just let the creatives do their dumb work. Oi, alright, I think that's enough of me rambling about My Little Pony, and hopefully that's gotten out of my system for a little bit. Also, if you're wondering why I'm doing it in this view, the Equestria Daily articles are literally this wide, so I just thought I'd just do it this wide. Like, otherwise I get to see the latest comic release and it depresses me. Also, I can't believe IDW aren't doing the MLP comics anymore. It makes me sad. I like the MLP comics. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this. In conclusion, I am very optimistic, and I do hope that it all goes well. Genuinely, I'm gonna sit down, dust off the old My Little Pony setup that I've got. I have a My Little Pony setup. I've got a Discord server that one sec. Alright, both my wallpapers turned into the exact same cursed one, so I'm just gonna go now. But yeah, no, I am excited. I cannot wait, and I really hope things go well. So, Optimistic signing off. It's been Color Printer, and yeah, I just hope it all goes well. Please, please. Alright, bye for now.